It's quite clear to me that in the early mid-70s, which is when the current dominant paradigm emerged in economic thinking, that the academy was being bought off by capital, and it was quite clear that capital had a concerted plan to regain more of the income being produced.
Are there specific people that you're envisioning when you say capital, or is it just kind of a class of the fat cat, like bags with dollar signs on them types?
The reality is that there's a cabal, I mean, that's the point. I remember I said before I liked to play golf, and at one point, a very rich American who was attracted to my work took me to a wealthy golf club in Florida. I mean, this was a place that the likes of me would never have been able to enter. I think sandwiches were $100 at the sandwich bar. It was one of those sort of places in Florida. And we went to the warm-up area where you wait to go onto the golf course. As we were walking onto this area, he said, and I'm making up names, he said, "G'day, Rao." And I said, "Who's Rao?" And he said, "He's executive of X company." Then he'd say, "G'day, Bob." And Bob turns out to be the boss of some other huge conglomerate. And "G'day, Alan." And I said to this guy out later, when we're having these expensive sandwiches, "What goes on in these clubs?" And he said, "This is where we do all our deals. This is where all the business is transacted." So you don't have to be a conspiracy theorist to know that there's networks. It's quite clear there's capital has networks. They share a common interest. They're willing to compromise their own individual pursuits for the class interest.